Hi, it's Sue with Awakened Steps to Health. Today's topic is raw foods. So, the raw food diet is an alternative eating philosophy that I want to bring to your attention. I personally like it, but it's very hard to do. And I'll tell you why. All right. So, the person that has brought really the raw food philosophy into the public eye the most is David Avocado Wolf. He's quite entertaining, and he's written probably 15 to 20 books. The most famous ones, I think, are Superfoods and the Sun Food Diet. And you have to read the whole book to get the details of what he's trying to say in it. So it didn't make the cut when I came out west. Let's put it that way. Interesting stuff, but you can maybe get it in a more condensed version elsewhere. So raw foods are foods that are not cooked. All right. Duh. They are mostly plant-based. So it's, the fruits and vegetables, seeds, nuts, grains, things like that, that are not cooked above a temperature of 118 degrees. The philosophy is once it's cooked to 118 degrees, all the nutrition is cooked out of the food. All right. So basically, uncooked food, raw foods, or foods cooked at 118 or below have higher nutrient levels. They're nutrient dense. Vitamins, minerals, enzymes. Remember how important enzymes are. Of course, the antioxidants, the fiber, and then that phytonutrient, which is, again, the plant is of nature, and nature knows what we need for our bodies more than, say, we do taking vitamins out of a jar. So they create this network of nutrients that our body really needs and flourishes on. So uncooked, unprocessed foods or foods that are cooked 118 degrees or below, mostly plants, right? They're very nutrient dense and good for you. Now, a lot of you know what Kirlian photography is. It's where they can take a picture and see the energy field of whatever. So, for example, if we're taking a picture of a person, it's the aura. Well, there's a lot of good photos out there of plants with their life force energy. They're vibrant, they're bright, they're beautiful. And so you can see, say, a picture, let's just say a piece of broccoli that's raw and one that's been cooked. And you can see how bright and vibrant the raw one is versus the cooked one. So you can see by looking at those types of photos, some of which are in David's book, which is what we would presume to be the healthier and more vibrant type of food to put in our body. Remember, we're trying to lift our vibration by eating really healthy foods. Okay. It's not about weight gain here. It's about getting more real whole foods into our diet. So, you can look at some photos online, and there's recently been videos out there of, putting, in this case, it was a sweet potato under a microscope, and you see how vibrant and bright and beautiful the energy of the sweet potato is. And that's what we want to consume, something that's really uplifting and energizing our body, right? Okay. So, the raw food consists of vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, right? A lot of times nuts and seeds are processed. Okay, so we're not talking about like the planter's peanuts or whatever. We're talking about raw nuts and raw seeds. Okay, they're very good for you. They've got a lot of, again, enzymes, nutrients, life force energy, not the processed stuff that's, got nothing in it. And they're overly processed, they're baked, maybe there's oils in them. Who knows what's happened to them? So raw, natural. Okay. Sprouts. And again, you can make your own sprouts, but and it's so easy to do, but sprouts are super good for you. Remember, we talked about sprouted breads a few days ago. Sprouts are great with the enzymes. All right. Want to make sure that we didn't forget anything. Anyways, cooking removes the vitamins, the nutrients, the enzymes, the minerals, the fibers, the life force energy. Okay, so that's really the philosophy. Okay, so raw foods, vegetables, dried fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, juices. And when I say juices, I mean fresh within, well, I'd really like it fresh, but if you're going to drink a juice, make sure it's less than 2 days old. Otherwise, all the enzymes are kind of gone from it. And really, the sooner you eat your produce, the more life force energy it has, and that should be self-explanatory. Nut butters made from these raw nuts, nut milks, and coconut milk. So, soaked and sprouted beans and grains, okay? Those are all good for you. All right, what's the advantage of the raw food diet? Well, you're getting great nutrition. It's nutrient dense food. So you're getting enzymes, vitamins, minerals, fiber. So you're really helping your digestion, your intestinal system. Your skin's going to look better. You're going to feel a light, vibrant energy when you eat this kind of food. And you're going to probably have detoxification, probably weight loss as well. All right, here's the negative about it. All right, for those of us that live in wintry, chilly climates, okay, a lot of us get cold in the winter. For me, it's really hard to eat raw food when it's cold. I get cold. So I don't eat as many salads as I do in the winter as I do in the summer. I don't eat a lot of raw in the winter as I do in the summer because I get too cold. Okay. To me, that's a negative. All right. So again, you have to try it with your body. All right, to see how it does. And I'm going to have a sheet that David will put together raw foods in the Bubble Up group to give you a little bit more example of this. But I personally think the philosophy is sound. But like I said, hard in the winter months. And then to be honest, I do love baking. And that's not on the list. So, and with any of these alternative philosophies or anything that I put out here, you don't have to go really strict. You can try it and see what works for you. Everyone is different. What works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. Hope that this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.